Begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Barkley with a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4, so 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
He was taking
at the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 29, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On first down, Barkley. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7. Giants 3.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
It's hauled in by Shepard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Saquon Barkley running right. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
A yard. It's 4th down.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They'll run with Barkley, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins, he'll air this one out deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Steven Sims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes this Washington 14. Giants 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Second and 16. From the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now Jones to throw on third down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Sean Davis with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes this Washington 21. Giants 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Jones on first down. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Jones on 3rd and 2. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
Intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
On 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To throw on 2nd and 6. Haskins connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Jeremy Sprinkle.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Haskins on first down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker.
Haskins pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a game.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
At the 44-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now Haskins to throw it. He'll give this to Antonio Gibson complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
Now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
17 yards that time and a Washington first.
It's a game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, it's Haskins. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. They go play action here on first down. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Kyler Fackrell leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. On 2nd and goal, Haskins flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. J.D. McKissick, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes this Washington 28. Giants 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
5-yard line.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
You can't stop me.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Chase Young make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now it's Haskins. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Dwayne Haskins. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Get that ball. 18 rattle. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. He completes it to Tate. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Gain of 9 brings up
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
6-man. Check curls. 70 line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Throwing, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Switch.
From the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Lucky.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And Tate's got it.
That's good.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Tighten up. Dragon 60. Mike 28. Check.
To throw again. Jones. He's going to fire. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Jones pass.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got, Heavy? Trap 60. Give me some. Here we go. Mike 28. Army. Check, smash. Check.
Throwing again. Jones letting one go deep for the end zone. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's McKissick. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, to the challenge.